Don't let him fool you. He's excited to be here. Howdy from Casa Blauhorn. While people are hopping on, we're going to start with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, we're going outside because that guitar stand that we worked on yesterday, I tweaked it just a little tiny bit. And we've got, I made these cuts, just regular 90-degree cuts. I had to go back and make them into a 45. And all I had to do was rotate the bottom of the jigsaw so that it would be a 45-degree angle, and that worked a whole lot better. But today we are going to stain. So I've got a stain that matches the rest of the trim in my house. Red chestnut, just in case any of you wanted to know. And I'm going to go ahead and shake it. You can stir it with a wood stick. But if you're going to varnish, do not shake the varnish. It makes all kinds of bubbles in it, and the bubbles don't come out while it's drying. The varnish, on the other hand, is much more understanding. I don't know. I think it's thinner or something. Cruz, honey, are you going to hold this? Whoops. You going to hold this? So.
Can you see, guys?
Whoop. Okay. There we go. There we go. It was. So I know that they make a special tool that opens these. If you do a lot of this kind of thing. Whoops. Okay. Got some on my hands. I know.
In your hands.
All right. And this is a piece of an old sock. If you use a paintbrush, you get too much on.
Yay.
And some people use rubber gloves. I use this cheater version here. I just use a sack. So I take an old grocery sack and I take the piece of old sock and I just...
That sock was probably mine.
I think it was Blaze's.
Oh, yeah, because he ruins stuff.
So, like I said, if you use a brush, it goes on
too thick.
Way too thick. So you could get this looking real dark if you wanted.
See, I know her.
If you wanted it that dark, I mean, that's fine. But
did you show them the kittens?
I don't know if I did show them the kittens.
Well, if you did, we might show them.
Okay. Sometimes you can get this in here, and I don't know. If you do this on the edge, the raw edge, it gets darker because it really soaks into those areas easier, that open grain of the wood. But I just keep working it in there so that the whole thing matches. And you'll notice that I'm not using a real nice table. If you want your finish to look really, really good...
Wonder who's coming now.
I don't know, probably the mailman.
It's Dad.
Ah. But anyway, make sure that you keep moving. And you can see it's looking really, really nice. Not a whole lot of effort, okay?
I like to move it.
And since both sides are going to show, I'm going to go ahead and do both sides. The one side I'm not terribly worried about.
You know why?
Is this side.
Because you won't be seeing it very much.
And unless
you get those
back,
unless you get those action shots, you're like,
action shots. But no, it has nothing to do with action shots. Here's why. I cut a piece of fleece. There go the dogs. I cut a piece of fleece.
Boring.
So that, and you can use, not
any
flannel,
color.
But I'm going to use my E6000 glue.
Duct tape.
No, E6000 glue. This works great on so many things.
Like
on
duct tape.
wood and plastic and...
Duct tape.
No, it's not duct tape.
Duct tape is awesome.
So anyhow,
Best
this
thing ever
works
invented.
great on, I don't know, I glued some flower pots together with that. It worked. I glued some crystals on some jeans and it worked. I glued, I don't know, a lot of stuff. And basically, I'm going to cut and glue this every single place where the guitar might touch. All the way down on all of those surfaces.
So why don't you have it on the ground?
Why don't I have what on the ground?
Whatever you call it.
And I will continue that part
Why
later.
don't you have it on the ground?
Oh, here's, he wanted to show you our kittens. We just had kittens like, I don't know.
May 1st.
May 1st?
Yeah, Faith was mad that
Look
they were born on
it.
her birthday. Oh, Cooper,
Aren't they cute? We had 2 white ones and 4 yellow ones. And there's the mama.
Her name is Sunny. She has a name.
Oh, I was getting it shut. Yeah, we made that cat box one time when they just had the kittens clear out in the open, and it was gonna rain and storm that night, and I'm like, oh, we need something to. So anyway, we made the cat house. All right, so I got a new toy.
Oh,
Some of you know that I've been trying to get to. Whoops, what is going on here? Something. Okay. I was trying to get to some nursing homes and window carol because, and this is way bigger than the other one I was using. So
look how many
buttons.
buttons.
I know. And you can't see the buttons, so you're operating blind. It's like
Yeah, that's
like
all I know is that one's C.
that one's C with a
one's C.
dimple.
Like,
all right.
I have 2 dimples, so I have 2 C's. Actually, I have 3.
I don't want to know where the other dimple's at.
That's my name.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna try this song with, like I said, be forgiving, because this has got. Sometimes I have to operate blind. Anyway, like I said, fun new toy. Thanks for being forgiving. We're working
What
on
are
it.
those for?
So these are stops, and it changes the sound. That has the octave. That makes the high and the low sound by itself. And these are actually the same button. I think like it's easier to hit that way if you're playing in the upper or lower part.
I know a little song. I did it wrong. Well, I was looking through the camera.
I know, you're looking through the camera. Plus, you're used to playing it with 2 hands, aren't you, on the piano? Yep. Okay. Anyway, your challenge today. So, we did legs. We did abs. Today's an arms challenge. So make sure you do some sort of work on those biceps. Sun's out, guns out, right? Okay. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Adios. Bye-bye.
I had it zoomed in.
He's quite the character.